Yes boys, Reeve here, and today we have a very special squad builder episode. You've probably already guessed by the title who it actually features as our particular special player, as it were. But we're going to crack on with it anyway. It is a Pro League and a Russian League hybrid, and it costs around about 210, 220k in total. So not the cheapest of squads, but a brilliant squad to use. And to start, we have a keeper from the Netherlands, plays for Ghent in the Pro League. His name is Sergio Pat. I bought him for 600 coins. He's 6'6", so he's a giant in goal. 82 diving, 73 reflex, 73 kicking are the standout stats on the card. 68 speed, so he's very quick to get off the line and a bit of a bargain considering how well he plays. The second player for this squad and the first centre-back, we have an absolutely amazing player. People have talked about him before, Ryan Donk. 79 pace, 82 heading, 70 defending. For a 73 centre-back, those stats are absolutely unbelievable. He plays so well. Him and his partner from FC Bruges, Holmerback, I think the Swedish guy, are absolutely incredible together. He's so good in the air, so threatening, scores so many goals, and just a generally amazing defender. Swiftly moving on to the other centre-back, we have another absolute silver beast. He is Antonio Ferreira, 3-star skill moves on a centre-back. That's absolutely unheard of. 6'3" in height, so quite a tall defensive partnership, which means over-the-top through balls and aerial balls are not very threatening to the defenders. Lots of height on them. 7,800 coins I paid for this guy from the Russian League, so the first Russian League player in our team. 81 pace, 67 defending, 67 heading, but those stats don't really reflect how well he plays in-game. Very commonly used as a Brasilva Ultimate Team player. He is this year's Manuel, if anyone remembers from FIFA 12. That sort of style of player, very good, very powerful. And as a defensive duo, they are simply incredible. Absolutely beast. Moving on to our right back. He used to be a silver centre-back last year in FIFA 12, but he's currently a right back, gold, 75, plays for CSK Moscow. Brazilian Mario Fernandes, 6'2", so quite tall for a fullback. Weak foot of 4 stars, skill moves 2 stars, not particularly important, but his main stats are 78 pace, 75 defending and 75 heading. So once again, another player that is very quick as a defender, very good at defending and very threatening in the air. He's the only Brazilian from the Russian League as a right back, so he's the only person that could get a green link with Antonio Ferreira in this formation. Nevertheless, moving on to our left back, we have a brilliant left back, Pogognoli. Really quite a hard name to pronounce. 81 pace, 70 defending, 72 dribbling, 71 passing, so very well-rounded stats for a left back. 3-star skill moves, paid 1,300 coins for him, 6 foot tall, and he does his job very well. So far, we've got a solid foundation to the team. Quite a few Pro League players, quite a few Russian League players, so already starting to look like a brilliant hybrid. And now, as we progress onto our midfield, the first central midfielder is... He used to play for Inter Milan last year. His name is Ojija Afo Vadis. 9,000 coins I paid for him. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and his stats are brilliant for a centre mid. 76 pace, 72 shooting, 72 passing, 76 dribbling, 70 defending, and 75 heading. So every single one of those digits has a 7 in front of it. Really reflects how good he is in game. Personally, I think their stats have a bit of a 76, 77 area. On a 74, he's just ridiculous. He's so good. Plays for FC Bruges and gets the Belgian link with Pogognoli. So literally the ideal player to fit into that position on my team. And now onto our central centre mid. You can probably guess who it is. The only person that gets linked with pretty much everyone around him, except Donk of course, is Mr. Axelwitsel. I was going to get his inform, but having played with it many times, I suppose you can get it. It's your preference completely, but I feel that his non-inform is just as good. It doesn't look brilliant in the team. I mean, as a non-rare gold player, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. Nevertheless, he does his job very well. 85 dribbling, 80 passing, 71 pace, 76 shooting, 74 defending, 77 heading. Quite a brilliant set of stats there. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Paid 350 coins for him, so a discard player. And considering he is at discard value for a centre mid in 4-3-2-1, It's quite superb that he's really that cheap, not very expensive at all, and fits the bill incredibly well. As you probably saw previously, our other centre mid is Carlos Eduardo, and I completely and utterly adore this guy. I love him to bits. In game, he is an absolute god. I've never played with a 5-star skiller that's quite as brilliant as this guy. He shrugs off defenders, which just allows you more space for the skills. 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 83 pace, 86 dribbling are the main stats on his card, 78 passing as well, but as a skiller you never really need to pass with him. 74 shooting, he's got brilliant long shots on him, and quite a spectacular player all round. He gets the green links with the previous two Brazilian Russian league players behind him. Once again, another perfect player to fit that position in the team. Really starting to look like a brilliant hybrid so far. Lots of silvers, lots of golds. Try to mix it up for you guys. This team in fact does get 99 chemistry, and you will see why because of the strikers. But at left forward we have Bruls, 85 pace, 64 shooting, 67 passing, 76 dribbling. This guy is an underrated gem. 5-star weak foot. That 5-star weak foot is priceless. Honestly, as you know, with a 5-star weak foot, any foot you can just shoot it from anywhere and it'll be just as effective as his stronger foot. So when you're through on goal, near post, far post, lob the keeper, you choose the shot you want, and really it's going in. One-on-one, this guy is probably the best player I've ever played with, and he breaks away. I think the 85 pace is much better than it actually says. He breaks away from defenders, creates so much space for himself. I'm actually surprised none of the bigger YouTubers have covered him so far, because he's so underrated. He's the one player from this team, other than Carlos Eduardo, that I would completely recommend. Donk, Carlos Eduardo, and Bruls are the three standout players for this team. As you'll probably be able to see in the clips, he scored so many goals, just annihilated opponents, and completely and utterly ideal if you're making a Pro League team or even just a silver team. But I think I've spoken a little bit too much about this guy, so I'll move on to our striker and leave the best player for last. We have at striker Wellington. I know he's overused, but he's just such a god. That's the only reason why I wanted him in here. I was going to use the silver Ghanaian striker for Spartak Moscow just to get the green link with my right forward, but his 92 pace, his 79 shooting, his 4-star skills and his 4-star weak foot just make him the only option that I could choose. I mean, he's impeccable. There's not a thing wrong with him. If he was any faster, then it'd just be rape. It's not funny. This guy is so good. You've probably all used him, and for sweat teams, he is the best player in the world to use. He's got an impressive 78 heading for a 5'9" player as well, so really just overall, this guy, oh, seriously, it's just, oh, jizz. Wow, you all know how good Wellington is, and I will speak no more about him and move on to our final player of this team. He is orange. He is Emenike, the Nigerian beast from Spartak Moscow. I got lent to him by a friend. I won't tell you his name for disclosure reasons, etc. But he bought him for 133,000 coins at the time. He scored 11 goals in 10 games for me. The other clubs he scored 59 and 83. He's just a machine. He's so powerful, so strong. 96 strength, I believe. I'll run through his in-game stats now, so we'll cross-dissolve there. So here we go, guys. These are Emenike's in-game stats. The first stats that stand out, as you can see, are the dark green 92 finishing and 91 long shots. Really impressive stats, very high, and basically just reflect how good he can shoot in the game. His ball control is at 80, his dribbling's at 82. A lot of his stats are fairly low simply because he's a striker, and some of them he just necessarily doesn't need, like marking, stand tackle, slide tackle, only at 21. His shot power is at a massive 96, so really you can produce some absolute bullets of shots. His volley's at 83. Let's move on to his other stats. He's got a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. 6 foot, as I said. His work rates are really very important as well. He's got a high attacking work rate and a low defensive work rate, which is so important as the role of a right forward. Other wingers I know that have work rates that let them down are Danilino. He has medium high, which is not brilliant because a lot of his fitness will be wasted running back to make the challenges and tackles. More of a defensive minded player. But Emenike's stats are perfect for the job I want him to do. And this is where it gets impressive, guys. Look at those stats. All bloody green. Dark green, dark green, dark green, dark green, light green. So impressive. 95 acceleration, 93 balance, 90 reactions, 91 stamina, 89 sprint speed. It's 96 strength. That strength is just, oh my. He blows people off the ball. He flicks them with his little finger and they go flying. It's like he's got his own impact engine. Whenever he runs into other people, they just go flipping miles. It's so funny to watch. He's so powerful, so quick, so agile, and with a shot like that, it's just so worth it. As you can see, guys, his attacking positioning is also at 77, which is really quite good, to be honest. A lot of the strikers I know that I've played with don't have that high attacking positioning, which, as you can see by some of the clips, Emenike is there for the sweats and the cross-goal passes all the time. Not necessarily saying I need to do them, but he's got that mindset where he needs to get into that position to nip the goals in and just be there in case he's needed, sort of thing. So hopefully that gives you an idea of Emenike, how he plays in game, and we'll move on back to the actual squad builder. And welcome back, but as a face value card, this guy is so good, so good. If he was a striker as a man of the match card, he'd just be so OP. His long shots are ridiculous. Oh my god. He is a beast! And that has been factually proved by many people across FIFA Ultimate Team over the years. Emenike is a god. So as we move into some clips now, the total team cost was 222,000, I believe, if you add all the total coins up. You can go back and run through it if you want, but it is definitely around about that area. And as a hybrid goes, it's one of the best hybrids I've used. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, guys, remember to leave a like. This team is quite expensive, so I had to put a bit of time and effort into getting all the players and getting the clips. I hope you appreciate that. I do enjoy making squad builders, and I hope you enjoy them too. So if you want to see more content from me in the future, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment on some of the hybrids that I can make if you want. I probably might get around to it in the future. We're going to run into some clips now, guys, as I've already said. So remember to take care, and I will see you all very soon.